intelligent person and multitasking woman. The moment I hear about multitasking, it makes me think, if wishes were horses, working women would like an extra pair of arms like Goddess Durga. I bet you agree with it. True. Today's women are expected everywhere. Home, office, schools, gyms, clubs, social functions, and the list goes on. When life gets too hectic, juggling the roles, stress sneaks in. Be smart. Do not let stress in your life. Do not let stress enter your life. Recognize your stress triggers. Sleep 6 to 8 hours every day. Eat clean diet and stay hydrated. Stress leads to frequent snacking. Stock up healthy snacks. We'll soon learn about diet in the presentation that follows. Exercise is a good stress buster. Sneak fitness into your day. Work out at your desk. Grab a few colleagues and go for a walk outside. Break up your routine. Squeeze in 15 minutes workout in the morning before you go to work, and then 15 minutes after your day ends. Be fit to be healthy, not to compete, to fit yourself into unrealistic standards of beauty created by the media. I've seen young girls, 12 to 13 years, talking about diet and lose weight. Accept your genetics, never have a negative body image. Celebrate work, celebrate motherhood, celebrate yourself, celebrate every day, and plan your pregnancies. Use technology for time saving like dishwashers, food processors, pay online bills, online shopping. You're not born to please everybody. Make your husband, kids, and everybody in the house get involved in the housework. Let's learn more about fitness and diet in the presentation that follows. So, how to keep yourself fit? Three main things: diet, lifestyle, and maintaining your body mass index. Everybody knows regarding diet. So what is this lifestyle? We're going to discuss the diet a little later. But what about this lifestyle? What is this BMI? BMI is body mass index. It is actually a crude method to estimate obesity. Body mass can be calculated by 18 kg by height in meters square. Women whose BMI is between 19 to 24 are the desirable weight. BMI about 25 to 30, they are overweight. BMI 31 to 35, they come under obese category 1. BMI 36 to 40, obese and category 2. BMI above 40 would be severe obesity. Right? And what are these lifestyle to let you know regarding that? It's nothing but the way you carry on your daily routines at home, at work. Today we are discussing work-related lifestyle, how to modify it. Why is fitness important? It is important to overcome work-related issues, health issues, and other issues, especially for women. We will be discussing the work-related issues a little later. But what are the other issues other than the work? Women are facing lots of problems regarding breast cancer, PCOD, obesity, stress incontinence, high cholesterol, diabetes, and heart diseases. And what are these work-related? Work-related health issues are nothing but repetitive stress syndrome. You stay for long hours on your chairs and keep working at the desk. So this kind of stress is going to give some pain to your body. which not taken care at the right time might lead to severe health problems. Some of them are back pain, neck pain, maybe due to the wrong posture, migraine, headaches, carpal tunnel syndrome, eye strain, etc. These small pains, which are not taken care on time, might lead to cervical spondylitis, sciatica, and many other problems. So we are lucky that these kind of injuries are preventable. So I would like to educate you regarding the workplace modification that needs to be done to avoid this kind of injuries. First one, use right posture. The woman here is sitting in a slouched posture. We recommend all the women to use appropriate chair, okay, with a good lumbar support and roller base and height adjustable chair with rollers and 5 feet for base and which is more stable and must be having padded arms. What is a good posture? What kind of posture is needed when you are at the desk? As you can see in the PPT here on this slide, we can see the woman is sitting at appropriate height. The table height is equal to the elbow height. The wrist is in neutral and straight posture. Head is upright and over the shoulders. Eyes looking slight downward without bending from the neck. Backrest should support the natural curve of your lower back. Elbows bent at 90 degrees. Forearms horizontal. Shoulders should be relaxed, not raised. Thighs horizontal with a 90 and 110 degree angle at the hip. Feet supported and flat on the floor. If this isn't possible, then feet should be fully supported by a footrest. Request for workstations in standing positions. The monitor should be arm's length and you can have a look at how this person is working in a standing position. This is how you need to sit in front of your desk. Lighting and monitor glare are also important ergonomic stressors. Lighting should be indirect and adequate. Not too much light or it may cause a glare, headaches and eye fatigue. If there is a glare on your eyes as you work, use glare screens on computers or adjustable blinds at windows. Computer vision syndrome can be prevented when proper care is taken. Accommodate your eyes. Use computer eyewear when appropriate. Placement of reference material and monitor distance should be comfortable for your eyes. Prevent constant glare. Keep monitor clean. Use indirect lighting, non-reflective walls and furniture and anti-glare screens. Exercise your eyes. Periodically focus on object 20 feet away. Blink eyes rapidly if they feel dry. This is an ergonomic tool which you can request your office to provide you. Basically, the man here is keeping the wrist in a neutral position. The wrist is supported with a small pillow sort of thing. And this is the armrest. So these kind of gadgets prevent carpal tunnel syndrome, which is nothing but compression of the medial nerve at the wrist. So women tend to have pain in the fingers, in the arm when they are affected. And even if the arms are not supported, if the keyboard is used in wrong position, if the keyboard is far away and the woman is not supporting her arms, that might lead to later epicondylitis and median epicondylitis, which can be prevented when using proper armrest. So these are the different ways. The first one is the perfect way because it is supported, the hand is supported and hand is in neutral position. The other one is bad because it is bent down at the wrist. The last one too, it is bent up, the wrist is bent up. So try to avoid these awkward positions. Try to use a neutral position when you're using your keyboard. Do not slouch or lean back and work at the desk. You can use a small lumbar roll to support the spine at the lower back. She's used a small roll which can be carried anywhere. So, and we have discussed the monitor to be in the right height. Let me come back to this. So when the lumbar support is not used, the woman might be slowly experiencing, after a long day's time, might be experiencing lower back pain. So this can be avoided by using the lumbar support and few stretches we're going to do right now. I was telling you, work out at your desk, work out at your work with some office stretches. How do we do that? Shoulder stretch. This can be done when you're sitting, and I'm expecting you to do it right now. Standing or sitting for long periods of time can take a toll on your muscles. To prevent or reduce stiffness and pain, try simple office stretches throughout the day. Perform these stretches several times throughout the day to keep your muscles from fatigue. Start by stretching the back of your shoulder. Place one hand under your elbow. Lift your elbow and stretch it across your chest, like the image shown above. Don't rotate your body as you stretch. Hold the stretch. Count up to 15, or if you can, to 30 seconds. You'll have to feel tension in the back of your shoulder. So stretching is both relaxing and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat the stretch with the other arm. So that's how you need to do the shoulder stretch. Expecting you are doing along when I'm telling it. And this is the upper arm stretch. To stretch the back of your upper arm and shoulder, lift one arm and bend it behind your head. Place your other hand on the bent elbow to help stretch your upper arm and shoulder. Relax and slowly return. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. Relax and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat the stretch with the other arm. We'll go on to the next exercise. This is the chest stretch. To stretch the muscles of your chest, place your hands behind your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, bringing your elbows back as far as possible. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 counts. Relax and slowly return to the starting position. And repeat it again. This chest stretch will help relieve your neck pain and upper back pain. You'll get so much of pain relief. Sometimes this upper back pain and neck pain If you're not exercising your muscles this way frequently throughout the day, there might be strain on the muscles and might lead to severe tension, headaches, and migraines. Chin tuck. This is the most important exercise for people who look at the monitor for long hours. They tend to have a forward chin posture. So we would want you to correct your posture and tuck your chin in. It would loosen the stiff neck muscles and the shoulder muscles. Try the chin tuck. Face straight ahead. Lower your chin to your chest and hold the stretch for 15 to 30 counts. You'll feel the tension in the back of your neck. Relax and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat it. A minimum of 10 times each exercise would be helpful. The next one is a head turn. You can also stretch the muscles in your neck by turning your head to one side. Face straight ahead. Turn your head to one side while keeping your shoulders straight. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. You'll feel tension in the side of your neck and your shoulder. Don't relax. Keep doing it for a little more time. I'm just checking if you're listening to me. Relax now and slowly return to the starting position. Turn your head to the other side and repeat the stretch. The stretches always must be performed on both the sides of your body. Next one, side neck stretch. To stretch the muscles along the side of your neck, face straight ahead. Tilt your head so that you're moving your ear towards your shoulder. Don't bring your shoulder up to your ear. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. You'll feel tension in the side of your neck. Relax and slowly return to the starting position. Tilt your head to the other side and repeat the stretch. Remember, do not bring your shoulder up to the ear. It's always tilt your head so that you're moving your ear towards your shoulder. We were talking about the lumbar roll, and if not used might lead to lower back ache. How do you stretch your back? Stretching gives relief to the back. How do you stretch your back when you're at the office? To stretch your lower back, sit forward in your chair. Bring one of your knees towards your chest. Use your hands to grab the back of your thigh and gently pull it towards you. Keep your back straight, being careful not to lean forward. Hold the stretch for 30 seconds. You'll feel tension in your lower back and the upper part of your buttock. Relax and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat the stretch with the other leg. Standing thigh stretch. You might also want to try standing stretches at your desk. To stretch the front of your thigh, stand up straight, placing one hand on a chair or a desk for support and stability. Grab one of your ankles and bring it up towards your buttock. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 counts. You'll feel tension in the front of your thigh. Relax and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat the stretch with your other leg. We can also do Chair Surya Namaskara, which can be done at your desk. So the starting position with wide feet, sit in your chair with the Namaskara pose, and then follow the image on towards the right. That is position 2, where the woman is stretching her back beyond. Stretch your hands. Then step 3, bend forward, touch your toes. Step 4, bring one leg up, the right leg up. Step 5, put your forehead and touch your knees with the forehead. Step 6, stretch your back again. Step 7, lean forwards, touch your toes with your fingers. Step 8, bring your left feet up. And then step 9, touch your forehead to your knee. Step 10, stretch back again. And again, step 11, touch your feet. Step 12, stretch again. So you can keep repeating this and do office yoga. Even talking regarding carpal tunnel, when the wrist and the hand are used in awkward positions, this is a median nerve syndrome. You can do the following stretches which would help you relieve the pain. Basically, these exercises are for the wrist, hand and the shoulders. Wrist stretch, stretch behind and then forward once. Glide your fingers, try to make a fist and then try to open your fingers. Try to move your wrist in an extended position. You can get a small ball along with you and keep doing this soft ball exercises. You need to strengthen your finger and wrist muscles because you will be operating on the keyboard most of the time. And there are some other things we need to discuss. Pregnancy and work. What needs to be done? A little more extra care. That's all. Swollen feet, more back care needed. Kegels exercises, because there are many changes happening to your body, we need to add on little more exercises. These Kegels exercises are nothing but pelvic floor exercises. They help prevent stress incontinence. What is this stress incontinence? During pregnancy, all the muscles in the body stretch to an extent where they lose the tone, be it abdominals or the pelvic floor. You need to bring them back and tone them up for them to do their function. What is the function of the pelvic floor? It prevents urine from leaking. We will have a good control of urine if the pelvic floor is toned. During pregnancy, the baby's weight is over the pelvic floor and it is being overstretched. Don't you think it is needed to tone them up for us to have a better bladder control? Yes. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles. It's good for all the women, not just pregnant ones. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles as if you're holding urine. Try to bring the pelvic floor into your body up to the navel region. Imagine you're pulling them up towards your face. Level 1, 2, and 3, slowly bring them up. Hold there for a little while, 15 to 30 counts, and slowly bring the pelvic floor step by step, third level, second level, and the first level, and then relax. You can do these Kegels exercises when you're visiting your bathroom and urinating. Try to hold the urine flow for a little time and then let the urine flow. Keep repeating it. These are Kegels exercises. If the pelvic floor is not toned, there might be chances of the uterine prolapse. So please take care of this. And toning up the abdominal muscles. How many of you are doing the fitness exercises to tone up your abdominals, especially after pregnancies? And what kind of exercises are you supposed to do to tone up your abdominal muscles? Is it the crunch abdominals? No, I don't think they are the right ones. Postnatal fitness should be guided by a proper physiotherapist. Please do not go to the gyms and do these. You need to do crunch-free abdominals. And also the woman's balance is disturbed when she's pregnant. Even after that, you need to do some balance exercises as well. So that's about with pregnancy and working. She needs to also take care of her swollen feet. When she's sitting in the office, we recommend her to use a small stool where she can stretch her legs so that the swollen feet will be taken care. She must be doing some ankle toe exercises as well. What about with breastfeeding and work? Should the woman discontinue to work if she's planning to breastfeed? No, that's not the ideal thing to do. Women can still breastfeed and continue to work. How is it possible? Offices can provide lactation rooms where the woman is provided with a refrigerator, a breast pump. The woman can go to the lactation room. She can pump her milk, store it in the fridge, and carry it home and give it to the baby the next day. The care provider can give this milk to the baby the next day. This way the women can actually do work and breastfeeding at the same time. While breastfeeding, we recommend the women to take care of good feeding positions and good latching on techniques so that the woman is not stressed carrying the baby while feeding. Hands-free methods to be followed when breastfeeding. The offices can also provide creche so that the women can work and take care of the baby together. They've also discussed non-work related issues, which is becoming very common these days, the PCOS or the PCOD. What is this PCOD? This is our body's in type 2 diabetes and PCOD, there is insulin resistance, which is the inability to properly react to our own insulin. When the body does not respond to insulin, the pancreas produces more in an effort to elicit the proper reaction and restore more blood sugars to a safe level. The presence of excess insulin in the female body creates a hormonal imbalance that will boost androgen production by the ovaries. This vicious cycle is at the heart of polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is PCOS. What can help the women with PCOS? All the above things that we discussed, a healthy lifestyle, a proper diet, and exercise as well. Apart from this, progressive strength training increases the size of the skeletal muscles and might enhance the muscle's ability to manage glucose better. These adaptations result in increased insulin sensitivity independent of a woman's weight. There might be decrease in LDL levels and decreases the belly fat as well. Strength training is recommended 2 or 3 times on alternate days at least. How should the exercise be done? What is the exercise regimen? Try to exercise regularly, at least 20 to 30 minutes, or at least alternate day for 20 minutes. What do you have to do before the exercises start? Warm up with stretches. Stretch your body. The muscles are not stretched, and if you participate in the exercise, you might be having a muscle tear and sore muscles. Warming up will help you relieve all this, to prevent all this, and then start doing your cardio. This cardio can be of different types, maybe aerobic exercises, be it walking, be it swimming. And once you're done with the exercise, cool down phase is very important. Slow down your activity gradually. Don't stop abruptly. Also, proper clothing is important when performing the exercises. Let's go on with the diet. This is the food pyramid, and it's indicating what different colors. The orange indicates the grains, vegetables indicate green, fruits, the brown, milk in blue, the small yellow line, which is the oils, and then the blue one, dark blue one is the meat and the beans. But did you see behind the pyramid what is also needed? Exercise. Right? Now this food pyramid is a bit confusing to remember, difficult to remember. We will go on with a modified one. This is a food plate, how it should be. The food pyramid is incorporated into this. So what they have recommended here, how much of grains? We're going to have a small quiz in diet, so I want all the women to be alert and listen properly. Grains up to 6 ounces and vegetables 2.5 cups, fruits 2 cups, milk 3 cups, meat and beans 5 to 5.5 ounces, and oil a tablespoon. So we have seen the plate here. Now it's easy to remember how much portion of our plate we occupied with how much portion of the food. The food is divided into major and micro. The major ones include the protein, carbohydrates, and fats. The microminerals include the calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, selenium, vitamins A, D, E, K, C, D group, and then water. We're going to do a small puzzle on carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? These are the energy-giving foods. Right? There are 2 different carbohydrates. We'll be soon getting this word scramble. I want all of you to participate. These are our grains, these are our carbohydrates. Please try to solve this. Okay. Can I have a feedback from you? You want to do it?
So you type in the chat. So don't type the answers in the chat.
Okay. Hello. I want all the participants to be active and type in the answers of the grains which are scrambled here. Let me help with the first one. That's popcorn. I'm expecting answers from your side. Should I do? So the next one is brown rice. The third one, muesli. The next one, buckwheat. Next one, whole wheat bread. The next, oatmeal. Whole wheat grains. Eat whole grains. Let's go ahead with the protein. It helps in tissue and muscle building. It boosts up immunity, helps to maintain fluid balance, healing. Deficiency of muscle wasting, weight gain, poor immunity, and low hemoglobin. Deficiency of protein might cause all this. The sources are milk, milk products, soya beans, dals, egg, chicken, and fish. The fats, the main function is to give energy. They're important for transport of vitamins A, D, E, K. And what type of fats are good for us and what are not? There are two types of fats, the saturated and the unsaturated. The saturated ones are solid at room temperature. They are ghee, butter, coconut oil. This is bad for our health. The unsaturated ones, liquid at room temperature, they have omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids, and they're good for our health. Good source of omega-3 fatty acids are almonds, fish, walnuts. So these can be included as our healthy snacks that we discussed. Other sources are olive oil, rice bran oil, soya bean oil, groundnut oil, and mustard oil. Deficiency of this might lead to dry skin and nervous disorders. Excess of it, there is weight gain and elevated blood lipid levels and coronary artery diseases. The most important one for the women, for her bones to be strong. The main source of calcium are the dairy products, green leafy vegetables, beans, and fish. Lack of calcium in diet leads to osteoporosis, frequent fractures, muscle cramps, obesity. Iron and folic acid. Most important for proper hemoglobin production. Its deficiency causes anemia. Women get tired easily. What are the sources of iron? Red meat, egg yolk, beans, legumes, dried fruits, ragi, bajra, jowar, sprouted and fermented food products. Sodium, a mineral that regulates the body fluid volume, concentration, and acid base. Available in most of the seafoods, processed foods. There's lots of sodium everywhere in the pickles. You really don't have to concentrate on taking it. It's everywhere. And water. 75% of our body is with water. Try to take at least 1 to 2 liters of water every day, or 10 12 glasses. What are the foods to avoid? We have discussed lots of foods to eat. Foods to avoid or to be taken minimally are fried foods, baked foods with lots of sugars, refrigerated foods, street foods, gassy drinks. Here's a small test for your nutrition knowledge. Which food group in our body is the best source of energy? Please type in the answer of A, B, C, D. A, meat group. B, fats, oils and sweets. C, breads and cereals. D, milk and cheese. The answer is the best source of energy food is the breads and cereals. Which of these is not considered a nutrient? Vitamins, minerals, fiber, fats. Fiber is not a nutrient. Which of these is added to the food label when it is not enough? They recommend this. Calcium. Which of these is required on the food label? Total carbohydrates. Everybody should know how to read the food labels. Carbohydrates, sugars, iron, which one to be mentioned in the food labels? All the above. Everything needs to be mentioned. The bread, cereal, rice and pasta group is a good source of carbohydrate. Citrus fruits are an excellent source of vitamin C. Foods from the meat, poultry, fish, dry beans, eggs and nuts group are an important source of calcium. Which food contains the most fat? Brownies, pudding, graham crackers. I think the crackers. Everything is equally bad, I guess. Questions? Sit there.